3, 2, 1.
James Bond is first to discover that which of these is Blofeld goal in the 1967 movie, You Only Live Twice. The answer is B, cause a US-Soviet war. What in hemoglobin gives red blood cells their red color? The answer is C, iron. What are the small, round objects on a dice called? The answer is A, spots. What is an alloy of both tin and copper? The answer is C, bronze. What does a muddler use to muddle? The answer is A, meat. What word does Bruce Almighty use as an exclamation when he feels happy or ironically when he feels taken in? The answer is D, beautiful. Water vapor sometimes condenses into stratus clouds that are in contact with the ground. What forms as a result of this process? The answer is C, fog. What was Rerun's last name on the show What's Happening? The answer is C, Stubbs. What does Voyager 1 Golden Record contain? The answer is C, music from around the world. Which artist is famous for his Dali Atomicus photograph? The answer is A, Salvador Dali. What is gemology or gemology the study of? The answer is B, gemstones and ornamental materials. Which wireless standard is for broadband internet access? The answer is A, Wi-Fi. I live in a castle, rescue princesses, and fight dragons. Who am I? The answer is C, king. How many subspecies of the tiger are left nowadays? The answer is C, 6. Which art movement focuses on the representation of reality in a non-traditional manner? The answer is D, Cubism. What is the color of a flame when burning methane? The answer is A, blue. What is the book about a girl with special powers named Alina? The answer is A, the Grisha Trilogy. Which ocean has the least amount of ice coverage? The answer is B, Indian. What is a device used for writing with ink? The answer is B, telephone. Which layer of the atmosphere contains most weather phenomena? The answer is A, troposphere. Which term is involved with protection by skin? The answer is A, Eucerin pH 5 range. What uses oxygen gas to break apart the carbon-hydrogen bonds in glucose and release their energy? The answer is C, cellular respiration. Who scored the highest individual score in cricket's ODI format? The answer is A, Sachin Tendulkar. Plant cells use special parts to capture sunlight. The parts use the sunlight to make food. Where will you find the most of these parts in a plant? The answer is C, leaves. In Our Time was first published in 1925 and marked Hemingway's American debut. Which of the following short story titles is not part of this collection? The answer is D, The Killers. What Beatles single, that ran 7 minutes, was the first to be released on the Beatles' new Apple label? The answer is A, Hey, Jude. I am a mathematical constant named for a Greek letter. The length of a circle's diagonal is pi times my square root. Who am I? The answer is D, pi. Which author wrote the book World War Z, which was later turned into a movie? The answer is B, Max Brooks. Where does the process of digestion start? The answer is C, mouth. Which life form is most likely to have changed its position? The answer is D, tortoise. Which scientist coined the term bit in computing? The answer is A, Claude Shannon. At what point during a chemical reaction is there no net change? The answer is B, equilibrium. Why did Peter, a character from the Brady Bunch, get in a fight at school in the second season of the sitcom? The answer is B, because the others laughed at Cindy. On the show Drake and Josh, Josh Nichols writes for the school newspaper under what pen name? The answer is B, Miss Nancy. In which line of food is not matched with its place of origin? The answer is D, peach Peru. Who holds the record for the most tattoos in 24 hours? The answer is B, Thomas Lepan. Which one of these organelles is a part of the endomembrane system of eukaryotic cells? The answer is D, endoplasmic reticulum. What country sent its fleet to England with the intention to invade the country and overthrow Queen Elizabeth I of England, but was defeated in 1588? The answer is B, Spain. In the 1993 movie Philadelphia, Denzel Washington played Joe Miller, which was an enormous risk for his career. What type of character is Joe Miller? The answer is A. Homophobic lawyer. Which author wrote Ulysses, Giacomo Joyce, Dubliners, and Finnegan's Wake? The answer is B. James Joyce. What 1990s Western, written by Kevin Jarre and directed by George P. Cosmatos, is this quote from? The answer is D. Tombstone. What is the maximum number of players in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019? The answer is D. 256. Which planet in our solar system has the most moons? The answer is B. Jupiter. Matter can be classified on the basis of how it interacts with it. The answer is D. Light. Students perform an investigation designed to measure the daily growth of a bean plant. Which should the students do every day of this investigation? The answer is A. Record data. What is the name of the Greek sea god with a trident? The answer is B. Poseidon. Who plays Walter White in Breaking Bad? The answer is B. James Spader. Which dessert is the hottest in the world? The answer is A. Sahara. What do winter storms develop from at higher latitudes? The answer is A. Cyclones. In 1839, which American inventor these wilde men het erover en helfer aan zo had stof en van editen melt?